I want to put in that little thing where they throw all the numbers past you, like
yeah, exactly.
that little video edit.
That fucking Rain Man.
Like,
yeah, Deontay's like 5 + 5.
3,
He goes,
exactly.
13. Hold on, wait, hold on. This is like a bully Deontay episode. I ain't gonna lie. All day today, y'all been bullying me. What the fuck did I do? Y'all too? What am I then? Am I liberal then?
No, you're like an abortion that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So
How we go from soccer to dick beating? I'm confused.
the amount of time I've been around Deontay is like
Blackie Chan.
I called you.
that is one thing I want to talk about. PostNut Clarity. So do you guys have that?
Yes.
Yep. That's how I know if I want to actually be in a relationship.
He talking about smacking people like, no, sir, I'm not aggressive. I am a nice young man.
I saw him punch like a few machines at work one day. And
Oh, Jesus.
dude, the machines have never been the same. There's so much chicken grease on them.
Can't even hit no buttons on them. Your fingers just slip off. Fuck.
Look, when I kiss a man, that's what I expect. But when I kiss a woman, that's too surprising.
It's just white people going crazy over metal cups.
They're like a white guy prepping for a black joke, like looking around like, oh. I did not. I swear to God, I didn't.
That's what I
do
thought. That was my first thought.
African booty scratcher. You know.
Well, I apologize for not being as racist as I wanted to be.
You got a really like Will Smith thing about you, dude. I'm telling you.
What that mean?
I feel like you're going to come over here and slap me.
Yeah.
I think it's like hardwired, right? As soon as you nut, right, you're at your most weakest point because you're totally relaxed. So your best option is to roll over and protect your tender underbelly. That way, no beast can slaughter you.
Yes. Drew, the tech guy.
Don't look at my history. Don't look at my history.
You already left it up one day. Remember?
I know I did. It was like
it was 20 tabs of X video.
No! To the wall. To the wall. To the sweat drops down my balls.
Stephen Hawking's favorite pastime at the Epstein Island was to watch little people solve complex equations on a chalkboard that was too high.
And so by the time that I was 12, I had been to 23 funerals.
Fuck.
But at the same time, I think there's two ways that you can go with it. And one of the ways is to kind of like shut yourself in and just like, you know, be like, nothing's worth anything. Or you can go the other way and just go, every moment is worth everything. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Point of no response. All right. Welcome to Point of No Response, otherwise known as the PONR podcast. I am Odd Todd. Next to me, I have Kurt the Dirt.
What up, y'all?
Across from me, I have Deontay Too Black.
Way too black.
Slime season, free thug.
Yeah, way too black.
Way too black.
And none other than Drew.
Hey. I'm not cool enough to have a nickname, I guess.
Yeah, so this is what we said in the last podcast. We're doing a little contest for anybody who wants to give Drew a nickname. Just put it in the comments, and we will... Whoever has the most comments as far as like votes, likes, Drew's going to have to at least extend that nickname for a couple months.
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks. We're going to go 6 weeks on that nickname. So I don't care if it's Dickalotopus Drew or
That is a good one. That's a damn good one.
At least make it creative. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
What Dickalotopus isn't?
That is actually very
Why did I just say that with a
it's
French accent?
Dickalotopus.
Dickalotopus. Octopussy Drew. So let's start out with this. One of the big things that's coming in to play currently, and Drew is actually hoisting the cup himself, but he's done it before
the Holy Grail.
Before this massive entry into stardom. And Deontay brought this up. Deontay, what's going on, bud?
It's just white people going crazy over metal cups.
I know. I'm waiting for my Valentine's Day one to come in, but
I seen a video. I'm thinking it's like, I'm like, it's just like Black Friday was like 2 months ago.
No, that's coming up Monday. That's Martin Luther King Day.
That's Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, I forgot.
Black Monday.
Y'all get a whole month, man. What are you talking about?
Black Monday.
I want my white month.
Guys, listen.
So what?
We
What
talking
the
about
fuck is wrong with
cups.
Stanley cups? They're
Listen,
great.
okay, we'll go back to black slavery shit later. Listen, the cups.
Yeah.
I see it was a video, and it was running. It was like a mob of white women over some
It
pink
was
cups.
all white women, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
And
I didn't see the line. There was a lot.
Yeah.
Mostly white people.
It was mostly white women.
I mean, just to be fair, I mean, the cups was about, I think, 100 and was it over 150 bucks?
It was somewhere around there, yeah.
I think it was like 150 a cup.
God
Yeah.
damn.
They were pink.
A
first
limited-
of all.
a limited
It was a
edition.
limited edition.
Yeah.
They were pink. They were $150. And like my fiance, who is definitely a white woman, she's Grecian though. So I don't know how much that plays into it.
Oh, she's hairy then, a little bit.
No, she shaves.
Oh, good. Oh,
She
thank
shaves.
God.
She shaves.
I was worried.
But the need to shave.
But the need to shave.
Therefore, she's hairy as shit.
But,
Shaving her toe knuckles.
The cooch is bald as hell, but that upper lip, man, needs some attention.
Damn. Put me to shame.
Wait, don't watch this.
No, she can because okay, do you want to know? Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
We might have talked, I think you and I have talked about this before at work. So I had to approach
We're going off topic again. Here we go.
I had to approach my fiance and like tell her like, hey, you need to
Did you really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
yeah. So like it was getting a little stubbly. And
Look, when I kiss a man, that's what I expect. But when I kiss a woman, that's too surprising. I don't want anything to do with that.
it was. But I was gonna ask, have you guys like ever with your significant other had to like,
Yeah, especially the legs. Like, I always played a little game like a rubber leg. And like, I was like, oh my God, you cut me.
What's her response?
That's my little hint. Like, just shut up.
I thought she
was
just
like,
went and shaved.
fuck it, you don't care.
You know what'd be brilliant is if
I don't.
is if you had set up the joke and you knew she hadn't shaved and you're rubbing her leg, right? And then you go the opposite way and then you peel back some like Velcro. Like you have it set up right next to you, right?
Perfect.
Anyway, so back to the Stanley
Stanley!
Cup. So the Stanley Cup. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I saw one of the reasons why it kind of blew up was this person on like TikTok is this woman. Her car caught on fire.
Yes.
And then she opens up the door and she claims that the Stanley Cup was unscathed and it still
Yes.
had ice in the motherfucker.
It's the only thing that survived.
Only thing
was
that
the Stanley Cup.
and I think it
you
was
see?
it was Stanley. Stanley
Yeah.
bought
Yeah.
her a new
Yeah,
car.
they bought her a new
Yeah.
car,
So,
sent her a new
They're like, we
car.
saw your video. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
They were like, that's the best free advertisement we could ever ask for.
And I love that they stated like, this is probably the only time we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Because people are going to start setting their fucking cars
Setting
on
their
fire.
cars on fire.
They would make some great TikToks. TikTok challenge. Set your car on fire. Will Stanley survive? Put a Stanley Cup in there, a Yeti cup.
Stanley, please buy me a new car.
Dude, it's so funny you bring
competition.
that comparison up. So the Walmart brand, the Ozark Trail.
Still won.
I did not know this until very recently. So Yeti, right, and Ozark Trail. Well, the woman who started Ozark Trail used to be married to the guy who started Yeti.
Same shit.
It's
No
this,
way.
and so what they did, she started this cup, and literally all she did was just put a different name on it. They've cut them open and like compared like what they're made out of and everything. They're the exact same.
Wow.
So don't go spend $300 on a Yeti cup or something. Just go buy a $20 Ozark Trail one.
No,
Well,
it's
look,
all about the name.
Little
It's all
side
about the
shot.
brand.
Little side shot to that though. Everybody wears Adidas, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Puma?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Right. So Adidas was made by a guy named Adidasla, and it was him and his brother. Well, his brother, and him split, and his brother made Puma. Yeah.
Another one off of that. The dude who made Kellogg's was like a schizophrenic, psycho, weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just crazy when you look like
I don't think that compares, but okay.
I watched a 2-hour video.
So
Did
I
you-
killed a man once.
Now that you mention it,
now
I
we're talking about
masturbated just before I got here.
I was bored yesterday with my middle daughter. She's 11, and we watched a 2-hour video on the history of Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
I did not know that they started out by making playing cards in like 1868.
Yeah.
Now that you
You
mention
talking about
it, I
that
think I heard
Netflix
that.
special? With,
Yeah.
how I think it's called How It Started or some shit.
Yeah.
I watched all that shit too.
And like then they moved into like brothels and shit. Yeah, and like they made
What a fucking jump.
They made the playing cards for like the Yakuza
Yeah.
and
Oh
shit.
shit!
Yeah, it's their story's fucking wild, bro.
I think
They're pretty
everybody
dope.
who's interested in games, like especially Sega, Nintendo, all that shit, you should watch it. It's really interesting.
An offshoot because I saw this the other day. I saw somebody throwing out like a playing card of like Chuck Norris. Like
Nice.
Chuck, if you play out a Chuck Norris card, that beats all the players, but it also beats all the people in the room that's not even playing. And so it started getting my little wheels a turn, and I thought, man, can you even imagine that if they had a Pokemon Chuck Norris card? You'd be like Pikachu, I choose you, and then someone's like, Chuck Norris, I choose you, and like Pikachu, get back in the ball, you're fucked. And you're just like, you're gonna die.
Okay, what's your best Chuck Norris joke?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a good Chuck Norris joke. I remember seeing him where he was talking to a reporter about how some lion or something like that bit him, and then the lion died or some weird shit like that.
After
I don't
three
know.
agonizing
After
days
three
of pain.
That's it. After
The
three
lion
agonizing
died.
days of pain, the lion died.
What about you, Drew? You got
The
a
only one I remember as like a kid, it was like Chuck Norris, when he does a push-up, he's not pushing himself up, he's pushing the world down.
Nice.
That's the only one I remember.
Yeah, I love that.
That's awesome.
DJ,
DT 2 Black.
Remember? No, I didn't.
Are y'all crazy? I don't.
do you even know who Chuck Norris is?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I do.
is
He
he?
was the one guy who Bruce Lee beat up in the movie.
Hang on. Name a movie that Chuck Norris has been in.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know that.
The Last Dragon.
No, that was not Chuck
That
Norris.
was not. That was definitely not Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that was Mission in Action. That was big for Chuck Norris
That's true.
It'd be easier to say the TV show he was in.
at Walker, Texas Ranger.
The last
didn't-
one I
I
remember
didn't
seeing
watch
Chuck
that
Norris
either.
in was The Expendables.
Oh, fuck, he was in there.
He was in Expendables.
Is he dead yet?
I grew up with Chuck. No, he was in Invasion USA.
Dude, Todd, you're a millennial. How do you know this?
I appreciate that person who's trying to put me down for being a millennial, since I'm a little bit older than that. So yeah, that
they're just saying you look good,
That
bro. You
Belgian
look
waffle,
young.
dude.
You look young.
Yeah, maybe he's giving you a compliment. Maybe he likes your facial features.
Yeah. Well, he told us that we were stupid because we're all millennials.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, no, I'm stupid because I'm a Gen X, I guess.
There's only two stupid people in here. We're both millennials. Are you a millennial?
Me and Drew are the only two
say a
millennials in
stupid
this
fuck?
room. We figured this out last time.
Y'all too? What am I then? Am I liberal then?
No,
Yeah.
you're like an abortion that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's fucked up.
That coat hanger didn't reach up there high
I'm
enough,
gonna
bro.
go cry. I'm about to go cry in the car.
Damn.
Your dad didn't push hard enough when she fell down
I
the
ain't even got
stairs.
no dad, motherfuckers.
you're an accidental no swallow.
You're the Black Jesus?
Nah, my dad went to go get milk. He ain't been back.
Black Jesus.
Oh, come on.
Robots. What? Black
What's
Jesus?
that? It's a show.
Yeah,
You ever seen-
Adult
It
Swim?
was an actual show on Adult Swim.
Adult Swim.
Black Jesus.
What was the movie, Kevin Smith movie, where he was like Buddy Christ?
That was
I don't remember.
Dogma.
Dogma, such a good movie.
Dragons of Dogma, great game.
I don't know that one.
I don't know none of this shit y'all talking about. But Black Jesus.
So it's gotten fucking cold here in Ohio.
A little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Is that what this is boiled down
Supposed to have a
to?
blizzard tomorrow, right?
No, we're just
This is just small talk and just fucking.
No, we're just changing subject
How's the
matter.
weather?
No,
Like
no,
that
no.
weather's crazy, huh?
There's a point to this.
There's a point to this.
There's a
So,
point to this.
Shut up,
you know, this
Drew.
podcast is
Fuck.
going to come out like a week after, but we're about to see Dolphins and Kansas City play, right?
Yes,
And-
sir. Yes, sir. In
and-
Kansas City.
And they're estimating that this may be one of the coldest football games in NFL history. However, Kurt, you obliged me with some information that I didn't know, and that is like the coldest, right?
The coldest game in NFL history played was between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Diego Chargers in 1982, and it was negative 56 degrees.
Negative 56. That's fucking insane.
Negative 56.
I was gonna make a smart ass joke, but I'm like, no, that's actually pretty crazy.
I take it back. I don't even want to look outside when it's that cold.
Imagine
How
the
was
fucking
that-
fans.
how was that even
At least
possible?
the players are running around.
I looked outside and I felt bad for the cars. I was like, oh no.
Well, you can go and watch footage of that game, and like there might have been 20 people in the stands, maybe. And this was a playoff game, like 20 people in the fucking stands, bro. Negative 56.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
one
that.
of them, and I walked uphill both ways barefooted while pregnant.
And I was still just rocking my jersey, and that's it.
That was back when a man was a man and a woman was a woman.
But I was telling Todd, I was like, so in high school, I went to a school that's very close to where we are right now, and like football was God. It was everything, right? And so we're playing in the state championships. We're playing up near Massillon, Ohio, which is just south of Cleveland, kind of in between Cleveland and Columbus, right? And we're playing a school called Avon Lake, which is from Cleveland. And it was -30, I think it was -36, -37, somewhere right around there. Coldest I've ever been in my fucking life. But since the team we were playing was from that area, they're used to it. They're doing fucking snow angels in the lake effect snow. Fucking everybody on their team was like Russian or Canadian. It was fucking insane. You know, like, if you ever played baseball and like the ball hits too far up the bat and it like vibrates your whole body, that was what it was like getting hit in that game.
Damn. You ever wanted to be a woman and you didn't want surgery? Just walk out.
Transitions.
Yeah, exactly. Just walk out into that sort of cold, and everything becomes an innie.
Yeah,
like it worked. It worked. I'm finally a woman.
Like the marching band, like their like mouths are getting like frozen to like their mouthpieces and everything like that. Dude, it was crazy. It was the coldest I've ever been.
You had an argument with us, like you want the NFL is talking about. Why aren't they in domes more or something like that?
Yeah, so they were saying that they should move the game for the safety of the players and fans. And I was like,
I think that's fair.
And it was mostly Dolphins fans, right? And I go, no one told you to put a team in the only place that has a tropical climate in the United States, and that 99.9% of the other teams that you're going to play are all north of you in the frozen tundra that is and covers 80% of America.
I have an idea. I think we should start a winter basketball league. I bet white guys will be in there, and we're going to bring back the white fellers in basketball. Winter. Would you go outside in the winter and play basketball? See, there you go. You're going to bring back white players.
We played soccer.
Yeah,
so we didn't do that shit.
That's gonna be the first all-white basketball league.
Oh, what was like the worst thing you ever heard? So I played soccer. You played soccer.
Yeah.
What was like the worst put down? Because I'm gonna say the word. I was called a soccer fag nonstop.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say faggot, but
faggot.
Grass fairy. I thought
grass fairy.
Grass fairy was like the cliche one.
Yeah.
I loved it though.
I played indoor soccer. I loved it.
There he goes, dome side. It's like I'm in the dome where it's temperature controlled.
Indoor.
that one game fucked you up. You're just like, that's it. I'm going inside, indoors.
Hey guys, they play this inside.
Indoor was fun as shit though. You play off the wall and everything.
Man, I treated it like hockey.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
It was weird for me. Like anytime I played indoor, I felt like my spit got so thick. Like I have no idea what it was, but I couldn't hardly breathe. Like it was like
it's not the same. Huh?
Don't you wish you could do that now? Like that thick spit for that like lube, and you're just like, oh yeah.
Is that where we went right there?
Yeah. Transitions, bro.
Where's DT?
How we go from soccer to dick beating? I'm confused.
hey, so Deontay.
There was
Deontay. I got a question for you, Deontay. Are you a little gay?
What you mean a little gay? No,
are you a little gay?
I'm not gay at all. Why you ask that?
My boy ain't gay.
Do you ever stroke your own dick?
Like it's a trick question, so no.
You don't you don't masturbate?
Nope.
No?
Never once.
He has another guy to do that for him.
They do a Dutch rudder.
The double Dutch rudder.
Double Dutch rudder.
You know I'm lying, but it's a trick question, so I feel like I said.
Do you know I explained the Dutch rudder to a guy at work, George. I explained the Dutch rudder and the double Dutch rudder to him. He had never heard of it.
What?
I actually don't know what the actual act
you
is.
explained it to me and George.
All right. I'll Todd and I.
You'll demonstrate. You guys demonstrate.
He showed us a video.
All
right, you want to go ahead and leave?
I'm going to do a side.
You just want to walk out?
I already know what they're about to do because he showed me the video.
No. Here's the thing. Is like, I will not be touching his genitalia, and he will not be touching my genitalia.
Not at all.
However, so we imagine, like, let's say the singular Dutch rudder. I would be touching my own, right? But he would be inducing the stroke. That. He would be inducing the stroke. Now, if it was a double Dutch, Like he'd be grabbing me, and I'd be grabbing.
You guys are. You're fucking.
Sorry, I'm not that long. We're side to side.
You should all the way up here.
You should be facing each other.
Should be facing each other because I like eye contact.
Oh, dude, yeah, stare into the soul. I want to see your vinegar strokes.
My vinegar. What's that? What's
vinegar strokes?
I never heard of that.
Like when you come, like it's like you just took like a big old woof of
And you
vinegar.
smell. You smell vinegar.
You know.
Deontay needs to drink more of that drink.
I'm
Have you
gonna-
even opened that? Are you just holding that? Are you saving that for later?
I'm just trying to focus on what the hell y'all talking about. He's
call
talking about a vinegar. What?
I call it the dead.
strokes.
I call it the dead spider.
The dead spark.
Well, that's more so if like when after you finish, she continues as like the suck, and you're like, you start
yeah.
curling up like a little dead spider.
That shit start hurting.
Yeah.
You let her keep going.
I always think about like.
Sometimes it's not my choice. It's
Like-
just,
Yeah, like
they're like, you want to get down.
Oh, like cleaning it up.
I always think
Yeah,
about
We're
like,
just playing, like fucking playing with you.
We just practicing.
imagine like during
You
your
wanna
orgasm,
flick the
like
forehead.
you love everybody during your orgasm, like you love everybody, but you accidentally belt it out every single time. Doesn't matter who you're with, every single girl. I don't care if it's 200 chicks that you've been with or 50, right? Don't matter. You're like, I love you, and then she's like, oh man, I never knew that you felt that way. And then you're like, don't touch me, because I'm done.
PostNut Clarity.
Here we go. That is one thing I want to talk about. PostNut Clarity. So do you guys have that?
Yes.
Yep. That's
Yes.
how I know
Yeah.
if I want to actually be in a relationship.
Go on. Elaborate.
No, it's PostNut Clarity. If I feel nothing after I'm finished, I'm like, yep, this ain't gonna last.
Y'all talking about relationships, but like if I'm watching a video, when I'm jacking off, like, and I nut, I'm like, man, this shit weak. Cut the video off.
That's what I do.
After I nut.
Dead on. Like I do the exact same thing. It's like if I'm watching porn, right?
Yeah.
And I go down, hit that, like, boom, stop it. I close and go. I don't want to look at you anymore.
I'm like, what the fuck
I
is
kick the
this?
computer and like throws across the room. Have to buy a new computer.
She ain't even
Yep.
doing it right.
That shit ain't real.
When you are done, it's like you are completely finished with it. It's just
Yeah,
like
you
this
don't-
is like this is absolute bullshit.
then
Why
they-
am I watching this?
But then they want to cuddle.
I don't want to look at your janky boobies. Get away from me.
Aftercare is good, bro.
I mean, I will, but I want
Aftercare is good.
I want to get up out of the bed, wash off, and then I'll come back and
You
cuddle.
don't feel energized? Like I'll be ready to
Oh
like,
no, I'm fucking out.
I'm ready
I'm
to hit
done.
play
I'm
about to fall
basketball. I'm
asleep.
ready to go to church. I'm ready to sing. I'm ready
Church.
Okay, so
You're energized.
so first off, for me,
to. Yeah, this
is-
is like a booster.
I think it's like hardwired, right? As soon as you nut, right, you're at your most weakest point because you're totally relaxed. So your best option is to roll over and protect your tender underbelly. That way, no beast can slaughter you.
Yes.
That reminds me of Joe Rogan. He was like, women complain about us nutting fast, but he's like, back in the day, we had to nut fast, or a jaguar was going to kill us. We had to procreate fast.
That doesn't remind you ever watch a lion procreate? They're like, hey, they're looking around like, yeah.
Oh, we're good. We're good. The hyenas aren't here.
They're like a white guy prepping for a black joke, like looking around like, oh, is there any black guys?
What the fuck?
That's how every black joke ever started. He goes, "Hey guys, you guys want to hear a black joke?"
Looking up in the air. Even.
So
And then they're like, so this black guy walks in the room. And,
Oh,
Jesus. I didn't realize how racist y'all was. Today.
no, that's what people, no.
Guys,
no. That's just how people can do it, man.
okay. First
Okay.
off, you didn't realize? Okay.
You've been on this
realize?
podcast for how long? Goddamn.
I'm a little slow, man. It took me a while to catch on.
You didn't see that flag in the front of the yard that said America.
Oh shit! I couldn't read
You
it.
didn't see the giant MAGA hat hanging from my car?
I actually painted
look
my
at his
whole
hat
roof
now.
in MAGA. No.
Oh yeah,
Look at his hat now. He's got two ARs on it.
Man, that's like I finally learned the definition of liberal the other day. I realized
I just
something.
learned it. I just learned it.
Yeah, and I realized something. I don't know a single liberal.
Yeah, you do.
Can you enlighten me?
So the definition of a liberal is a tolerant and all-inclusive person. I don't know a single one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, I totally thought I used to be a liberal, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten more protective, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that the right term for it? I don't know.
I remember when the whole Trump thing was going on and people was debating all on Facebook. You know, I give my opinion and they were like, oh, look at this stupid fucking liberal. I was like, okay. I didn't know what it meant. And then I later learned what it meant.
They called you that?
Oh, that's what a liberal is.
They called you that?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. This is what I'll say. The presidency has not become a position of like somebody that is like you look up to. No, it's become who can give me the most entertainment.
Yeah, you're right.
Who is the most entertaining individual who can hold that position?
Oh, then Biden wins. He can't find his way off a fucking stage.
No, it's a great battle between Biden and Trump.
It really is.
Trump,
It really
Trump
is.
gets a speech, bro.
Trump is legendary, though. But Biden is legendary for being like slow.
It's just like I feel bad for him. He gets up there. That guy doesn't know where he is.
Well, you know what? Black kids can be as smart as white kids. You know, it's like
One day.
I had a black person tell me like, you don't know what he meant. Bitch, he just said. What do you mean? He just said what he meant.
I don't even think Joe Biden
He
knew
didn't
what
even know what he
meant.
meant.
He did not know what he meant.
he's got dysentery of the brain, like for real.
I don't know. I want to say like it's not Congress. I think it's like state level. But they elected a woman with Down syndrome.
What?
You might have to look that up.
All right, you guys continue.
It was like
look
a
this
quick
up.
scroll through TikTok.
That's an
but it's
interesting
definitely a thing.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Here's the first question I'm going to ask, though. I have to because
5-second research. That's what this is.
This has been very popular here on TikTok. Is that
Inclusiveness?
no? Is the girl with Down syndrome? Is she totally caked up?
Oh man, if she down, I'm down.
Is she down? I'm down.
Is she down? I'm down.
What should I be looking at there? Down syndrome girl
Elected.
elected. Is that electrocuted?
That's only in Texas.
Official? That
Spain.
okay? So
this-
it's not U.S.
History of Spain's first parliamentarian with Down syndrome.
Bro, why they all look alike?
Yeah, she got the Down.
Just a touch. Just a touch of the downs.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
Why they all look alike though? What that mean?
Well, that's racist as fuck.
Hey, right? No.
What would you call that? If you're like you're just like, oh yeah, they got the Down. It's like
Disableist?
It's a touch of the downs,
I don't know. Is that racist? Because I mean, like, it wouldn't be
racism.
racist, but like, if I look at a guy, and I go, yeah, he's black.
Dude,
That's a
like,
disability. That's y'all.
It's a black disability.
Yeah.
That's like so the other day.
I'm legally disabled. Go ahead.
The other day, I'm talking to my fiance's daughter after her basketball game, and I was telling her like, "Hey, like, super sorry you guys got beat and everything like that." And they had this one player on their team who was black.
I know.
And they were really fucking good. And I said, "Yeah, that black girl really kicked your guys' ass." And she looked back at me. She's like, "That's the most racist thing that you could say." And I said, "What was racist about it?" She was like, "You called her black." I was like, "What? Like that's the world I live in now? Like she's black."
Yeah, that's not racist at all. I'm glad you didn't say colored.
I thought that was a different.
I thought that would be way worse.
Now when motherfuckers,
Do not say
that color
that.
girl got you
I
there.
don't know. Okay, so here's my
Yeah, that would be
The
bad.
time. You gotta, I don't know.
here's
You
my
gotta think
argument
about
with the
time.
whole like.
I can't argue.
I'm going to say that if you say somebody's colored, it sounds racist, right? But why do they still have the national, was it the NAACP?
Yeah, something of colored people.
Colored people.
Yeah.
They still use it. Why don't they change that up a
It's
little bit?
been like that for ages, but
But
They're all colored though.
people, like my grandmother used to call people colored people. So I'm not allowed to call that, but they've been doing it for ages, right? So now that there's that transitional period, that should change, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
Well, I
devil's
don't.
advocate here. You know, I'm just kind of like that. It's kind of odd.
I don't like African American. I don't like that at all because
Oh, yeah.
like you're black that doesn't
No.
like you're an American like it doesn't like none of the rest of that matters.
realistically, we're all Americans. We're not.
Yeah.
we come from African descent, but we're not
Yeah.
Yeah.
really we're not really from Africa. We're
Right.
born and raised here.
You're an American.
Yeah,
You are a
Realistically.
black American.
but we have to be. Everybody has their labels, and sorry, but my label was black African American.
I hate labels.
So
speaking of labels, let's talk about horrible nicknames.
Oh, dude. So worst
Todd the
nickname.
Odd Rod.
Worst nickname.
That's probably the worst ever.
Worst nickname that you ever received. Mine would be first grade. I was called Fish Lips. Yeah, in first grade I was
does that
called
mean?
Fish Lips.
Breast thing.
I have really big lips.
You can't see it with that the hairy upper lip, but you know, he
Yeah,
does have one.
I have really big lips.
That's not. I thought that was normal.
Deontay's are bigger.
Well,
They are.
Well, I'm black. I mean, duh.
speaking of black,
Hey guys, motherfuckers.
without being racist, I mean, you know,
We're not gonna ask Deontay his worst nickname because
yeah, I got a
I
lot
think
of
we
them.
all know. what that is.
Deontay, what's the worst nickname you ever had, bud?
I don't know. I've heard a lot of nicknames like in the short amount of time I've been around Deontay. Is like
Blackie Chan.
I called you.
what? Blackie Chan. That might be my favorite.
That's my favorite. We got to change DT 2 Black to Blackie Chan.
I've been called Blackie. I've been called
That's racist.
That's racist.
Darkness. I've been called.
That's why I said we shouldn't do Deontay.
The darkness.
Well, I mean, that's Chappelle. You know, Charlie. Charlie
I've
Murphy.
been called African Booty Scratcher. Been called.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Wait, who called you African Booty Scratcher?
Yeah, I'm really interested in this.
It was pretty common growing up as a dark skinned boy. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you scratch your booty a lot?
No, it was.
He was referencing an animal.
African Booty Scratchers. That's what they called you.
He was referencing an animal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's horrible.
I still don't get it. Like I've never heard this growing up. No,
It's
seriously.
a pretty popular saying.
What are you?
What's that?
You know, African Booty Scratchers, but basically like, you know, African,
yeah.
you know, really dark African,
I was thinking of a.
Have I drank too much at this point? Like,
Hey.
like a gorilla. He was thinking of a monkey, ape.
Monkey.
yeah. It's in reference to a monkey.
Yeah.
I did not. I swear to God, I didn't.
That's
even
what I
get
thought. That was my first thought.
African Booty Scratcher, you know.
Well, I
like-
apologize for not being as racist as I wanted to be.
So sorry, my brain didn't go there.
My brain didn't work that
You
way.
disappointed me. I thought you was more racist.
Now,
Damn.
you know what? I'll do better on the next podcast.
Thank you.
I apologize. No, seriously, I didn't realize that's what it was. I mean, it sounded horribly racist, but I didn't.
I got.
Gotcha.
It's a couple of them.
I had to have an explanation, so I feel better about myself.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. Because I think at this point you've had the most nicknames
Horrible.
of anybody.
Yeah.
And they are going down the line of horrible.
Yeah, like they're getting,
horrible fucking
they're getting
nicknames.
so much worse.
You know, it's not just from white people, but black people too. You know, like my brothers, they call me so horny head. You know, because I got a long head.
I was thinking because you're always horny.
I was gonna say, I thought you were just always horny.
I would agree with your brothers on this.
Yeah. I mean, you fucked your own granny, dude.
I got called Oscar from the Proud Family.
What? From the what?
You do have a rectangle head. That is perfect.
Oscar from the what?
the
Proud Family.
I don't know
Look it
that.
up. It's
Oh
a
my
Disney. It was a Disney animated show.
It's always with you. Looking, I'm gonna hand you the computer. I'm just gonna give
It
it.
should be. It
I
should
can
be
be.
over there.
You
Yeah.
might be a tech guy.
He's gonna be
wanna
the
do
tech
that on the
guy.
next podcast?
Yeah,
for sure.
Drew,
We'll do
Drew
that.
should
We'll
be
do
the
that.
tech guy.
Drew, the tech guy.
Don't look at my history. Don't look at my history.
You already left it up one day. Remember?
I know I did. It was like all
It was 20 tabs of X videos. Look, it's perfect.
So explain to me exactly what is this Oscar Proud, because I know nothing about this.
It was just a Disney. It was a Disney.
This was
animated
Disney.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Disney, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney.
What was it, like mid 2005?
Yeah, like 2005,
Yeah.
2006.
Oh yeah, Disney.
Really popular black animated family cartoon.
All right. So why the hell did you bring this up then?
Because I was getting bullied and they would call me Oscar. There's, you know, I run out and scream, Oscar!
Bro, look, that's him in 20 years.
Oh,
Because he has a long shaped head. And my
I see
head,
it.
If that's the case,
my
they never
head
call
is-
you.
I was a preemie and my head was, I have a, certain doctors would see me and be like, oh, you was a preemie because how long my head is, I guess.
They ever call you Frozone?
Yeah, they could call that too. You late. Yeah, that too. I forgot about Frozone.
dude.
Called it, nailed it.
From The Incredibles.
Oscar,
Hey, at least you're voiced by Samuel L.
yeah.
Lil Bill, you know, all kind of shit, man. So Any dark colored child.
Charlie Murphy.
DT too long-headed.
DT too long-headed. I could go two ways.
That's why that's
long.
originally why I grew my hair out, because I hate my head is long and I just hate.
That's
I hate
actually
my
makes
hair.
it worse. It makes your head
Does
look
it?
longer.
Not
Look
really.
longer.
My hair takes over the head shape.
You got a really like Will Smith thing about you, dude. I'm telling you.
What that mean?
I feel like you're going to come over here and slap me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I do? What I say? What I do? He talking about smacking people like, no, sir, I'm not aggressive. I am a nice young man.
I saw him punch like a few machines at work one day, and
Oh, Jesus.
dude, the machines have never been the same. There's so much chicken grease on them.
Can't even hit no buttons on them. Your fingers just slip off. Fuck.
I reeled you into the racist joke. I love it. I did it.
Thanks, Drew. I didn't know you was
The
racist.
HMI's all sticky from the Kool-Aid.
This is like a bully Deontay episode. I ain't gonna lie. All day today, y'all been bullying me. What the fuck did I do?
I'll have you know, they don't talk about black people stuff unless you're here. I'm just saying.
I mean, thank you for that, but is it because Martin Luther
I don't
King
know
Day
why.
coming
They make
up?
me
What
feel
did I
uncomfortable
do?
with
Why?
We're not assholes, man. We don't talk behind your back. We just like to do it straight to your face.
Yeah, when you're here, we do it straight to your face.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I appreciate you.
We're a
guys
high
for
class sort of bully.
that. Yeah. High class bully racist motherfucker.
Yeah, we're high class racism.
Jesus.
Hey, Drew, do you have any stories about like a fucking nickname or anything like that?
No, I was fat growing up, so it just a lot of
you
it was
were-
like fat ass.
How fat were
One time
you?
I cut,
He was pretty big.
How fat was he?
most I weighed was 220.
Oh my god, that's
yeah.
like around me right now.
I was gonna say I weigh
But yeah,
268
my height,
right
so that's
now.
not.
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
look
shorter
great.
than I am, yeah,
It doesn't
so-
look great.
What are you,
Wow.
5'5"?
Oh God, yeah, no, I'm not fucking 5'5".
What are you?
Damn, you actually thought I was 5'5"?
Not
I don't know. I'm
Insulting.
6'2".
Bro, you like
Drew.
five.
Oh,
You
fuck.
like
Yeah, you're tall.
5'9".
Everybody looks short to me.
Drew, not in
I'm
heels.
5. Okay, so I'm 5'8".
5'8". I knew it was
So
5'8",
I lie
5'8".
and say I'm 5'10", and then I just might as well say 6 foot. So I just
You're
say,
that
I tell
guy.
yeah,
You're that
so-
guy who puts 5'10" on your Tinder profile, aren't you?
No, I put 5'6" just so they know.
You go a little bit shorter. You're just like,
And they're like, oh, actually, it's not that bad.
if a chick is going to choose me, you know she's a whore. So it's like,
No, the weirdest one is because I like at one point I had my hair cut very short, it was almost like a high and tight.
Yeah.
And somebody said I look like Kevin James, and I was like, dude, don't even. I have never seen it.
I totally.
And then I had
see it.
everybody
I can't
agree.
unsee it.
Drew, the
No.
king of queens.
There you
I never looked like fucking Kevin James. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna put that on the comments
never look like
and
Kevin
upvote the shit out of it. You are
No.
gonna be Drew Kevin James.
I never look like
Mall
Drew
Cop.
James.
Drew James.
That's what you're talking about, Mall Cop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't he look like it?
Paul Blart.
A little bit.
He looks like Paul Blart. I see you with your like
hell yeah.
porn stash riding around on like one of those fucking.
Shaved it.
Didn't his meme just start going around?
After
recently?
DT Do Black, we've got
Dude,
Drew the
Drew.
Blart.
Drew, you got to do it.
What?
You got to do the Kevin James.
Kevin James meme.
What
That's
You got to do the
it.
Kevin James meme.
Oh,
There's a meme, yeah, where he's in a picture.
I don't even know the meme.
You got to look it up. Kevin
my
James meme.
gosh.
Kevin James meme. And then he's got to do it
I know.
because you're going to be like, I can't unsee this.
Drew's going to understand why when he gets the computer, he's going to be like, oh, God, why do you guys keep asking me to look up shit?
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
Fucking James Charles?
James Kevins. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. I meant to tell you this. Fuck you.
Oh, now I get
What?
it. Okay.
You made me watch the killing of a sacred deer.
Oh, that's a crazy movie, isn't it?
Dude,
What movie?
And I didn't watch Saltburn. I apologize.
I
I'm
did
gonna watch
too.
it.
I did too.
You
I
did
watched
watch
it.
Yeah.
I've not
Which one?
watched Saltburn. Let's hold off.
Saltburn
first.
or
Yeah, no, saying I
Killing?
watched Saltbone. Saltburn.
oh, Killing is fucking weird.
dude. One, it's filmed in Cincinnati, which is pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's filmed at Christ Hospital in Cincinnati.
No way.
You can see the
There's
Cincinnati.
no fucking.
You can see the Cincinnati
I
skyline.
worked at Christ Hospital for 3 years.
Yeah. We looked it up because we saw the Cincinnati skyline. You got the Kroger's building, the Macy's building, and the Great American Bank
What the fuck?
building over there. Yeah,
How did I not know?
and it's filmed at Christ Hospital.
You know that kid in the movie that you thought looked so familiar?
You just see me walking to the background. Is that Kevin James? Oh no.
And then the one kid's house is in North Side, and then the other one is where the doctor lives is in Hyde Park.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What movie?
The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
I'm gonna look that up.
It was fucked up, but like here's the thing I took away
Slow
from
burn
it.
movie.
It really is. It's a slow burn, but like, dude, they all speak monotone. It's creepy as fuck.
It is. It's very off-putting.
Yes.
Like the whole.
Yes.
It gives you anxiety, just like fucking watching the movie.
And at the end of it, I was sitting there. I had more questions than I would ever have answers.
I want to know what fucking happened at the end. Like,
Dude, I even
how
watched.
do you get away? I know he didn't get away with that.
My thing was this. Yeah. All of a sudden, one of them are gone, and nobody asked questions.
I mean, it doesn't give you like a
Let me-
2 months later type thing, but
Let me watch this, guys.
we're talking
Yes.
cryptic right now.
Sorry.
Let me watch-
Sorry.
Yeah,
I know that.
Sorry.
See, I'm a little bit in the past because I don't get on things really quick. So right now I'm watching Fall of the House of Ushers, which Deontay's
Fucking
already
trash.
watched.
That's a really good. No,
I've enjoyed it.
That's a
Trash.
good. That you are lying. That is
I watched
great.
like half of one episode and said, I can't do this.
I
will-
love it right now.
I'll
I love
admit
it.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm 6 or
Once
7
you get
episodes
past
in.
the first episode,
Yeah.
that's when it starts.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it.
I fucking hate. No, that's mean. But I strongly dislike the woman that plays the new wife. I don't like her as an actress. There's just something about her. It's very mean, but it's just something about it. It's just how I feel.
It's really
New
good.
wife. I don't
It's
know.
Really,
You know what I'm
really
talking
good.
about? The young looking. She was in another Netflix show.
American Horror Story?
No,
Yeah, she
no.
was an American.
Yeah, she was in American Horror Story.
The really skinny girl.
Yes,
I'm talking
yes.
about the.
Yeah.
Was she in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yes,
don't know.
in America, she's in all the American Horror Stories.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different one. She was in a wheelchair, but
I know, but I know for me, like the guy who's telling the story, the father of the
I
group.
like him.
I love him, man. I
Yeah,
think
he's a great
He's
fucking
good,
actor.
awesome.
but everybody else sucks.
The speech about the lemon. Oh my god, dude.
That was fucking. So I love their interactions in the house.
Yeah.
Him and the
Yeah.
detective.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But as far as everything else, I like,
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm
Just
enjoying
finish
it.
it.
Like
Just finish it.
I am.
my
ain't no
favorite,
doubt I'm gonna
my
finish that shit.
favorite show within the past 2 years that came on Netflix was Midnight Mass.
That's really.
I like that one.
Is fucking.
That's really
amazing.
good. That's
really
that is
fucking
good.
amazing. That's. Are they coming with another?
it's-
No,
Are they
it's
coming with
done.
another?
No,
I don't want
no.
them to.
I don't.
Why?
Don't touch
No.
it. Don't touch it.
It's like a mini series.
It's really
Yes.
good.
Yeah, it's like
really
perfect.
good.
It's like
really
eight
good.
episodes.
Okay.
8 episodes long, and it's set. It's not set back in time. It's set in our time.
Yeah, it'll freak you the fuck out too.
And like, dude,
Nice.
you'll be sitting there for like 6 episodes, being like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
So you
it's
have to
very
push
a lot
through
of
those?
suspense. A lot of suspense.
It's like a supernatural, but they bring religion into it, Christianity, and they fucking match it up.
yeah, it brings
perfectly.
like
Yeah.
a freaky.
It's a fucking zipper. Like
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it fucking fits perfect.
You get to like episode 7, and you're like, holy shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't have to watch that shit.
Midnight
priest?
Mass is
Oh
really
my
good.
The
god,
priest?
that guy. How has
Yeah.
he not been in anything else? Like that guy did.
He has, but he's been in. He
Spectacular.
plays little roles. He's small roles.
The main guy too though. Not
Yeah,
just
the
him.
main guy was really good. Everybody was good.
You
in
know the
that.
guy that's directing all these movies. He was or shows. It was directed Midnight Mass, directed the Usher show, and directed another one. The
House on Haunted Hill
yes, the,
or the
Haunting of
Haunting
Hill
of Hill
House.
House. Yes,
Haunting of
The,
Hill House.
I've
Yeah.
seen that
It's
shit
quite
too.
good.
I've seen
I
that
love
shit
that
too.
one.
The very
We watch a
attractive,
lot of scary shit. So
the very attractive female. Let's say Usher because that's the newer one. The blonde hair girl.
yeah, she's beautiful.
That's the director's wife.
Yeah.
And it's like he glorifies her
Well, you know
in
what?
these shows, and it's like it.
Good.
You know, it's just nice. It's romantic. Like
Good for him because
oh no,
She's
Nice.
beautiful.
Probably
Nice.
has a
He's
small
very attractive.
penis.
yeah.
Huh?
So I have a chance. Nice.
what a way to like get your wife to also earn a lot of money. Like, I'm just gonna put her in my
put her
shows,
in-
and
I don't
She's
think,
good, though.
I
As
don't
far
think a
as
lot of those
Usher,
have earned a
she's
lot of
good.
money. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're pretty indie.
yeah.
They're pretty
I was gonna
indie.
say Midnight Mass, but that was still not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people watch that.
I saw like maybe
I
two
don't know
trends
how
on
though. It's really
It's
good.
so
on
good.
Snap or
really good.
TikTok, and that was it.
Yeah.
But
So since we're on like a Midnight Mass, make me think of religious thing. Me and you were talking before the other guys got here about how many funerals you had been to. So like we were talking about.
I've talked about this before.
Well, no, we talked about like weird shit.
You doing weird shit.
Yeah, at a funeral, right? And he was not on the podcast on that episode,
Gotcha.
and he says, you know, I've been to a few funerals in my day.
Yeah.
And I said, well, elaborate. So go for it.
So I was adopted, right? And when I was adopted,
I didn't know that.
my dad was 55. My mom was like 48, right? So they were older. And so by the time that I was 12, I had been to 23 funerals.
Fuck.
So it was like every other year, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin. Like my first cousins are like 90 right now. Like they're old as fuck. And so like everybody was just dying. And so by the time I was 12, I had been to about 23 funerals, to a point like where dead people just did not like shock me.
Yeah, that's what I was
all.
going to say is like usually when you're young, well, I'll say from my experience, when you're young, you see yourself as almost immortal, bad things can't happen to me and stuff like that. And me, I didn't see a lot of death. I did see it, but obviously not on that range. So what does that do to you? Do you see mortality as a younger person faster? Like as I get older, I see mortality more and more and more, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm dying soon, right? So
well, the last funeral that I went to when I was
a little bit heavy.
When I was 12 was my sister, and she was 17, and so I actually like watched her die in the hospital and everything like that. And so going through that at such a young age, you pretty much just live the rest of your life just knowing like, hey, this can all be gone. So I'm going to make the absolute best of it while I'm here. So you do see that mortality, but at the same time, I think there's two ways that you can go with it. And one of the ways is to kind of like shut yourself in and just like, be like, nothing's worth anything. Or you can go the other way and just go, every moment is worth everything. And I chose to go that way.
Yeah.
Because I figured out that was what my sister would want me to do.
Not me. I'm going to live forever. I'm living forever.
I may look older, but I'm only 17. Forever. DT, I know you've had a lot of death in your life as well, right? Do you mind me asking you about that?
Yeah, my first experience was watching my mom die, and it was real hard. That impacted me a lot. Still do. Traumatizing, really. But it just it helped. You appreciate life and the people in your life and the moments in your life a lot more when you lose somebody like that close, like somebody who gave birth to you, who watched you take your first breath, you watch her take her last, and that just it's deep. It's and I lost a couple brothers. 2 or 3 brothers died on me, and death is pretty normal for me. It's where like I'm numb to it, so
get desensitized.
Yeah. So like I probably like when my brother died like 2 years ago, I think I cried on my way to the hospital, and that was it because like it was like something in me, like I knew like this this is it, it's another one. So and that was it. I didn't after that. I have my moments here and there where I get to thinking about my brothers and my mom and shit, but but I'm always appreciative. And
did it ever, because I wonder with somebody who's gone through something similar to me, it always made me hate when people tell me about their problems.
No, yeah. I don't not it depends on the problem, right? If you're mad because you didn't get an iPod,
that's what I'm talking about,
for Christmas, or you
didn't get a promotion,
or it's like okay,
or like my God,
thank God,
but
my
you
bills.
Can't fault them for that.
I know, but
no. It's not about faulting. It's just about in your head you go, man, it could be so much worse. But like that,
but they don't grasp
that's what
that,
I try
though.
to instill in people.
Yeah,
like
it can be so much worse
until you go through that. Their minds can't grasp that.
That's real. That's true.
Yeah.
But like in my woman, like I try to like, oh my God, the refrigerator's not running. She gets to breaking down and like,
yeah.
we used to didn't have a refrigerator. You need to be happy. Like this is just for the moment. It's okay. This is not going to kill you.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and for them, like I feel like people who haven't been through stuff like that, they can't see that.
They can't. But I try to instill that in people, like just be thankful because it could always be a lot worse. You can be in these other countries with the other kids who don't have food, water, a bed, a TV, a PS5, an Xbox, you know. So that I just try to.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you say until people struggle themselves. They're not
Yeah,
going to be able to comprehend what you're saying.
Like I agree. Everybody has to go through something to.
Like I'll tell you this. This is how my 2020 went. My mom got diagnosed with terminal cancer. My ex-wife served me with divorce papers. My dad died. I lost my job because I was laid off for COVID. Fuck you being short on bills. Like I like just fuck off. Right. Yeah, I'll sit there and I'll look at you and I'll go like, oh man, that sucks. But just know in my head, I'm sitting there going like, you're gonna be okay. Like you're gonna be all right.
I always love this too shall pass.
Yeah.
I agree.
Are you in the worst moment of your entire life? This too shall pass.
Yeah.
Best moment.
We talk about TV a lot and stuff like that, and I know this is it's going to be odd until you hear it, but you've all heard of hitting rock bottom, right? And that means different things for different people, right?
Absolutely.
So, have you ever heard of jump the shark?
What that mean?
Yeah. So I've never heard this until as of late.
Dodging a bullet.
Well,
practically,
I guess this is it's where you go when you hit rock bottom. It's the chance that you take. Like whenever you hit the absolute bottom, you have to go somewhere. You either it's done and over, or you jump the shark. You take a risk.
Yep.
Right. So I'd never heard of this until as of recent, and I thought this was an interesting story because it has to do with TV, and we're all obviously TV and movie buffs and stuff like that. So you've heard of Happy Days?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Henry Winkler, which one of the dogs which is named after Henry Winkler. So when they were getting later on in their show, a few seasons down, and they were kind of drifting off, they're starting to look for new ideas and things like that. And I think they went to like California to do some filming. And apparently the Fonz, Henry Winkler, he was very good at skiing. So they started to film him skiing in this one show. But the whole idea was that they'd hit rock bottom, so they had to move in order to try to bring up, audience viewership and things like that. But in one scene that Henry Winkler was supposed to, of course, he didn't do it. He had a stunt double, but he jumped over a caged shark. And that scene was called Jumping the Shark. And after that became popularized with when you hit rock bottom, you have to jump the shark.
So it's actually, it's very similar. It was like what I've heard is, say you're swimming in the ocean, you're sinking to the bottom, you're hitting rock bottom.
Yeah.
The best way to get up is when you hit rock bottom, you have nowhere else to go. You have to push off to rise back up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the way I try to look at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's very similar, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean,
jump the shark.
Me as a person, like I know what it's like to, to really deal with like the hardships. And I really feel bad for a lot of people who deal with mental issues because me personally, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like, I should be able to because of how my life was, but I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
My brother killed himself and I don't, and I still look at some people like, that's so weak-minded. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why take the easy route? Life is going to be hard no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But once you make that decision, you're affecting everybody else around you. Yeah. So I feel like it's a selfish act. But I also feel bad for those people because mentally they can't keep it together.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't understand.
No,
I know what depression is, but I don't understand it because. To me, I mean, I might be depressed right now, and I wouldn't know it.
Yeah,
but it's not going to defeat me as so I don't.
Some that is the only option that their mind can wrap around. It's like the only way out of this.
Yeah, figuring out a way for the pain to stop, which is absolutely not encouraging that at all.
No.
I've had my
We
bouts
need-
with
it-
knowing people who've done that, and it's not a good option. Like I know a girl who years back hung herself, and she had a 5-year-old kid. You know, and what happens to that kid for the rest of his life?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and now that kid grew up how I grew up. Now you wondering like, you the person who loved you the most left you. So now what do you have?
Yeah. See, I have a buddy. He was on vacation this past June, and midway through vacation, his wife told him that when they got back, she was leaving him. She already had like, you know, the place that she was going to stay and everything. So she had worked on this and you know, had it planned out.
Chicks do that.
They really do, man.
They do. They plan this shit.
Maniacal fucking cunts.
Damn, they're so smart.
And so that was in June. They get back, she leaves and everything like that. And so in September, like I hadn't heard from him. And like he was a guy who really helped me through what like my divorce and like everything that I was going through. And so like I was checking up on him every day and I was sending him texts in the morning just saying, hey man, love you. Like if you need anything, you know, just let me know or whatever. And like I hadn't heard from him for about 9 days. And so I made up my mind that the next day, like no matter what he said or didn't say, I was going out to his house, right? And so I go out to his house and he's alive. He's alive. He didn't.
You.
But he
we were anticipating something super dark.
but like this just goes just to show that you never know, right? So I don't know what came over me or why I wanted to go out there, but I go out there and he pulls this piece of paper out and it was his suicide note and he had written it the night before and he had planned on enacting that plan the next day, but I showed up. And so like you just never know, you know, like
No.
you know, you got people you
That's
love
true.
and things like that. It's like, yeah.
You know, my this is going to sound so stupid, but this helped me through some of my own bad times. Is that my mother, when I was a child, she would always say, "It can always be worse."
Yeah.
It can always be worse.
I hate that.
That is
And it drove me.
I love that.
it
Because
drove
of you,
me
like
mad.
this is the worst possible
I
thing.
hate that.
I love that though.
And-
I
honestly.
hate it.
I love it.
And yeah,
But it's true.
And when I was at my bottom, absolute my rock bottom, I said that to myself every day. I said, it can be worse.
Yeah.
Because there were worse days.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, damn, that's fucking smart as fuck.
Right.
And like what you said, you know, this too shall pass. You know, that's brilliant too. It's these little things that kind of like push you through the next day.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were talking off screen there for a second, and it gave me an idea.
Yep.
What is your favorite drinking game to play?
I'm thirsty.
Oh shit!
Cheers.
I'm naked.
I've never played a drinking game really.
You never.
I played Kings and I never got the fucking hang of it.
No.
Kings is like the
You guys are going to have to inform me. The last time I played a drinking game, I was in my 20s. And that's
I
been
like the classics fucking beer pong.
No.
20 years ago.
My absolute two favorites are Thunderstruck
Oh, I have played Thunderstruck.
and Rattlin' Bog.
I don't get fucking Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck is just fucking chugging. And hope you don't get the
solo.
the fucking solo.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah,
We
but
played
then-
it at Pete's.
Then somebody does get the solo.
Remember when they're playing the song and all they do is drink, and then when they
Oh,
hit
every time
Thunderstruck,
it said, that's
every
what
time
that was?
that's Thunderstruck, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was like, he
That's what that
knows.
was.
Rattlin' Bog.
Oh, you participated.
I forgot about. I mean, I did, but I didn't know what the.
You just hope you don't.
I didn't know. I don't know no Thunderstruck
got-
song. I didn't know none of that stuff. So
We got to know where they start.
So,
Thunderstruck.
so I know nothing about these drinking games. The only drinking game I played had to do with cards, and then you had to memorize what one person did, and then
That's Kings.
That's Kings.
So
That's Kings.
Okay, so I was passed out.
I liked
passed
Kings.
out.
Kings is fun.
Kings is a lot of fun.
But I never could grasp it. Everybody had to explain every fucking step of the way. But it was still fun.
It was like peppermint schnapps when I was in it. And
You'd
it
enjoy,
was over.
based off of how much you like Irish music, you would love Rattlin' Bog.
What that is.
It's another song,
that is.
drinking game, and like the verses get longer each time they do it, and you have to drink. You go around in a circle, kind of like Thunderstruck, and you drink at each verse, and then somebody gets stuck on the last one, which is like a
That's just fucking
2 minute
Thunderstruck.
2 minute verse. It is, but it's Irish. and then like you dance during it, and like you go hey at the end of it, and you do like a clap.
Okay, I probably would. You're probably right. I probably
do I
would.
You would
memorize?
enjoy that.
Do I memorize the song Thunderstruck? You are Thunderstruck.
So Thunderstruck.
I don't know what this
you
is.
drink as soon as somebody says Thunderstruck. Let's say we start off the first Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
You start drinking.
You start drinking
Until the next Thunderstruck,
Then
then,
the next
you
person.
stop. Then the next person starts drinking until the next Thunderstruck.
and every
then
time they say
that's it.
Thunderstruck,
You just keep going in a circle
but
until
you can't stop until they say it again. So if they
Yes.
say Thunderstruck and go into a 9-minute solo,
until you
You're
just
drinking
hope you
for
don't
9
get the
minutes.
one solo.
you're drinking for 9 minutes. Did we talk about how fucking Stephen Hawking just loves orgies with midgets?
Oh, so
With little people.
yeah.
We talked about that last episode.
Well, we
Midgets.
didn't. So
Can't say that.
we
Come on, Kurt. We're gonna get
we did start one podcast and we had some horrible anomalies that happened.
Yeah.
We didn't get video and stuff like that. So we didn't have
The
this in
list.
it. The list of
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. You're right. And I think I told Drew I was
we can
like,
add about that.
the most interesting person. Everybody wants to go,
Everybody.
Bill Gates and Trump and that. You know, I don't care about any of
It was
them.
Biden and Trump, so nobody has an argument there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You can't go one or the other.
Yeah, either way, I don't give a fuck. There was
No.
one guy that made my brain go, I gotta know.
No, really.
And it was Drew.
Stephen fucking Hawking.
these equations.
So Stephen fucking Hawking is on the Epstein list.
what was his favorite pastime?
How is that possible?
Yeah, you have this memorized at this point, I think, right?
So, Stephen Hawking's favorite pastime at the Epstein Island was to watch little people solve complex equations on a chalkboard that was too high.
Not only was he a genius, but he was
undressed little people.
they were naked?
Yeah, they were
Yeah, they
naked.
were naked.
Was he jacking off while they was doing it?
No,
That shit don't work.
No.
Okay, I'm confused. What's the point?
Okay,
then?
so first
Idiot.
off, Stephen Hawking is a quadriplegic, which means nothing works.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Where was he getting off at?
You forgot
Right
to
here.
carry the
Right in his brain.
exponent.
Right in his brain.
Right in his brain, dog.
You ask anybody, the biggest sexual organ that anybody has
brain.
is your brain.
Yeah.
What's that one word called where you release orphanum?
Endorphins.
Endorphins, yeah.
That's what it's called.
You release who?
And
The Kraken.
Who do you release?
The Kraken.
My favorite thing on fucking
Cracker
TikTok.
Barrel stuff.
Release the Kraken.
My favorite fucking thing on TikTok though is people making fun of it, and it was like Stephen Hawking getting to the island. As soon as he stepped foot, he's like, "All right, who's ready to party?"
Where the midgets at?
He just fucking wails out.
Hey, I'll be weak. I'll be
It was
weak as
all a
fuck.
ruse.
I'm ready to watch naked midgets solve complex equations on a chalkboard
What's
that's
9
too
times
high.
9?
9.
That's complex to you.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I can't count that high.
Oh my god!
That's Deontay. He's fucking kryptonite.
My thing is like
Multiplication.
I want to put in that little thing where they throw all the numbers at past you, like
Yeah, exactly.
that little video edit.
talking about-
fucking Rain
I'm here
Man.
like
Yeah, Deontay's like 5 plus 5. He goes,
Exactly.
13. Hold on, wait, hold on. 12.
Are we doing Common Core?
I can't count that high.
you have to break the lattice, and it's like,
Did you see Oprah on her thing talking about it?
Yeah.
Because she was on there too.
Yeah.
She was on the list. And she was like, I saw this fake list that was released and was like, I don't even like to go anywhere. What do you mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't go
didn't-
anywhere. Like,
I
that's what
didn't
these
go to
people like to
Epstein
do.
Island.
They like to give this fake information.
Okay,
and then all comments are like, yep, she lying.
Yeah.
Like, she was there. It was
Yeah.
Oprah, shut up, you lying.
Well, she bought her fiance an island.
Yeah.
If you
Right
remember,
next door.
It might have been.
Right next door.
she has a house in Hawaii. She had like years back. It was his name Edmund or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
no idea.
But she bought him an island. Maybe she was hopeful. I don't know.
My thing is this, right? All right. So Stephen Hawking is going to Epstein Island. He told Epstein, yeah, man, this is what I want.
I'm going to the island.
Someone had to procure, I'll use Drew's term, little people who wanted to do this.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
If it wasn't
Okay, so
if it wasn't against their will, they were getting fucking paid.
okay, so that map behind you is from Time Bandits, and that is actually the map to Epstein's Island.
It's right here. It's right here. It's right there.
Didn't even have to look. Drew's just like,
I
no,
already know where it's at.
been there.
that's like you ever seen
I went
As a
there.
child.
I went.
My mom's like, "You're going to summer camp," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh, you ended up at Epstein Island.
I did, bro. It was
You
a
was down there
blast.
with Mike Tyson or something?
It was great though, because Hawking thought I was a little person, so it was great. Weird
I
shit.
think we're good here at Point of No Response, and I appreciate everybody coming. And
Love you
Kurt
guys.
the Dirt,
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait for next time.
Y'all was horny.
Deontay, D-Tay Black.
Fuck me, I
I'd
guess.
rather be a suspect, not the victim. You hear me?
Hey.
And
TB Drew.
and
Yes.
TBD Drew. Oh.
and Drew, who most likely do anything you want to do.
Drew the hermaphrodite.
I can't believe they say that about you and not me.
And don't forget.
Oh, yeah, that's
we
true.
Need,
You
we
are
need a
the-
name for Drew. So
Candyland.
Candyland Kurt. I mean, Candyland, God damn it.
Oh.
Candyland Kurt.
Candyland Kurt.
Kurt the Dirt, Candyland Kurt. And I'm Todd, and we are out on PONR Podcast. Point of No Response. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Later, bros.
Later.
Yes, sir. Suck me later.
Point of No Response.